After doing some further investigation and after seeing the video, there's been a lot of talk on was it right or wrong for the gorilla to be killed in Cincinnati. I think his name was Horrible. I don't know. It's weird to pronounce his name. He was a gorilla who was killed because a boy had fell into his environment, into the enclosure. The gorilla was interacting with the boy. I saw the footage, the full footage I did see when the gorilla was dragging the boy through the water. Now, after watching the footage, to me, this is just my thought. It looked like he was really protecting him. And when he dragged him, I don't think he maybe intentionally dragged him. We remember this was a 4-year-old boy. You know, maybe if this was another chimp, as he was dragging him running, the chimp would have probably ran with him. But because it's a 4-year-old boy, as he started running, he started dragging him. So from that alone, it looked bad. It did. After seeing it, I'd be terrified as a parent. And that's why there were so many things that were wrong and the reasons why they were done. For one of the first things I want to say, I think as human beings, there really hasn't been that much concern for the boy, and people have been saying that they are horrible parents, they're horrible guardians, it's the boy's fault. First of all, it's a 4-year-old boy. He really didn't know too much better, whether if he went in there himself, whether if he fell, and if he went in himself, he's curious. He's a 4-year-old boy. He really doesn't know any better. That's not his fault at all. You know, it's not like he knew what he was getting himself into. And if he fell, that's definitely not his fault. He fell, you know, and as parents or guardians, was it their fault that the boy was to slip away from them? Yes, in a way, because their only one job is to make sure that they're keeping their eye on their son or whoever that kid is to them. That's their job, is being there. So yes, that is their fault right there. But saying the whole entire fault that they're horrible parents, I think we take things and we blow them out of proportion and go a totally different way from what they really should be. Because no way, shape, or fashion would I say that they are horrible parents, or I would say that it's their fault. Yeah, it's their fault in a way, but at the same time, we blow things out of proportion because this gorilla died. I remember animals die every day. I mean, and I saw a deer today. I was ran over by a car, and no one's making a big deal about that. But I see why this is a big deal, because no one wanted to see this poor gorilla get killed, which makes sense. But should it be killed or not? No way, shape, or fashion will ever. No human life, no gorilla life. All life is precious, and I won't look at the gorilla and say, yeah, he should be killed, or yeah, he shouldn't have been killed, because life shouldn't be judged like that. I shouldn't look at it and say, oh, yeah, he should have been killed. What I will go off of did they do the right thing? Well, first we'll analyze the video and we'll realize what the gorilla did. From what it looked, the gorilla looked like he was protecting the boy from the noise that was caused from everybody above, who was causing a lot of commotion because the boy was in the pit. This then led the gorilla to drag the boy around. Well, not really that much. He dragged him to the middle, picked him up a little bit, looked like he was looking at him, making sure he was okay, and then continued dragging him. And as he was running, he took him off, and it looked like he was taking him away from the noise. So from me and from some people's view, the gorilla was taking the boy away from danger. That's what we saw. Some people say that zoologists have come out and say that the gorilla, his intentions were as if, I guess the biggest comparison they used was, he was exerting intimidation upon other people, letting them know that the boy was his now, the same way a dog would do with a bone. Now, the thing is, we will never really know what the gorilla's intentions were, because we don't know his mindset or what he was thinking. You know, and the thing about these things is these are wild animals, and they really only know to kill. They're brought up in the jungle to do nothing but kill. I think we have to look at that and realize that these animals, yeah, we go to the zoo, we go see them, they're beautiful, but at the same time, these animals are brought up to do nothing but kill other animals and other things that seem a threat to them. No, this thing did not seem a threat to them, but you gotta understand that these animals are wild and their intentions can change in an instant. And yeah, maybe his intentions were to protect him, but you give it 5 minutes and he could have killed him. This is a 400-pound gorilla that has the strength of 10 men here, so we can't always go off of. I don't think he should have been killed. They could have did something different, but you understand. Also, like I don't think it was right to kill him, but I understand it because at the thing, this is a wild animal. These are not no playful things, and we say, oh, this should have been killed. Oh, these horrible parents. And like I said, if they would have given it 5 minutes from 5 minutes after the fact of, you know, if they would have gave it any more time, it could have went from it looked like the gorilla's protecting it to the next the gorilla's now smashing his hands on the boy and, you know, killing him, you know, and then everybody's mindset of, oh, well, why didn't you kill us sooner, you know? So our mindsets change so fast because we look at a situation and we take it with a proportion and we say things that we really have no business saying. You know, people say, "Oh, they're horrible parents. Oh, the boy deserves it." I've seen comments like that, and I don't think it's right because, like I said, if they would have waited too late, who knows what the gorilla could have did, and then he could have killed the boy. Oh, and then people would have said, "Oh, well, then why didn't you kill the gorilla sooner? You should have did this." You know, and we change so fast because we see a small situation, and we just. We never know the full story, and then we want to go quick to say this, and then if it was too late, then, you know, I don't agree that it's not good that they killed the gorilla, but I can understand why they did, because like I said, the intentions of a wild gorilla, it's never clear. It's never clear with any wild animal, snake, lion, shark, whatever it is. You never know what they will do. 1 minute they will seem like the nicest animals in the world, and then the next they kill you. I've seen stories like that all the time. Another zookeeper went into a tiger's den, and she called herself like the tiger lady or the tiger whisperer or something like that, because she handles and deals with tigers. And just one day, the tiger attacked her and killed her. After all the time that she spent with that tiger dealing with it, one day it snapped. So you have to look at that. And wild animals, they're brought up in the jungle for years and years and years to do nothing but kill. So we have to remember that this gorilla, it could have done some harm. Yeah, in the video it showed that he really wasn't trying to really do any harm. Was that his mindset? We don't know. From what we saw, it didn't look like he was doing any harm, but maybe in his head, he was trying to do harm. Maybe he was thinking about it, or maybe he wanted to. Like I said, if they would have waited any more longer, the child could have been dead, and we have to look at that. Well, at least the child is okay. The child is alive. That's the important part. And they could have did something else. No tranquilizing wouldn't have done it, because then that really would have sent the gorilla off, and then the boy really would have died. Is there other stuff they could have did? Yeah, they could have had a zookeeper come in and try to lure him away, or something like that, something along those lines. But I think they wanted to get that boy out of there as quickly as possible, and they felt like the quickest way to do it was kill it. And no, that's not right, but again, you have to look at this as this is a 400-pound beast that can kill the zookeeper and the baby as quickly as he wanted to, and as easy if he wanted to. Because it's a wild animal. They have that instinct. He can do it. So we have to look at that. And no, this was a sad moment, but I think we go so quick to judge the parents and the baby. This is a 4-year-old child. He doesn't know any better, It's sad, but and those are just my thoughts and my viewpoint. I just think we need to look at the situation and know that hopefully that people will understand that no, it was not right to kill him, but you have to understand why they had to kill him, because he could have killed the child. And I think people are valuing the gorilla's life more than the child, maybe because people say, well, the child lived and not the gorilla. Whatever. All life needs to be considered here. Both, not just the gorilla, the child too. It's sad the gorilla died, but at least we can look at it and say, well, the child lived. But we will never know the full intentions of the gorilla's mindset, whether if he was going to kill the child, whether if he wasn't, whether for protecting it. The thing is, what they should do to prevent it next time, just watch over your kids and don't let them, and know that these are not playthings. And, this wasn't a dog. This wasn't a dog where a dog would just lay there, or, this was an animal that can kill. And we don't know. Maybe that's what it was going to do. We will never know. So, and that's the thing here. We will never fully know what this gorilla was going to do. Which is why they had to hurry up and kill it, because you never know. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Leave a like if you're new. Subscribe for more content and more news. So,